I'm going to end up like her, aren't I, Doctor?
I've no idea. I really don't know what's wrong with you. But if what I suspect is true, then there's no reason why you should, when a simple operation could give you a perfectly normal life. I must be going.
Doctor.
Yes, Judy?
I will have the tests.
Hi, honey. What have you been up to, eh?
I wonder why older men always go after younger women.
Look, if you arrive at the hotel, Fletcher will take one look inside the package and it's game, set and match for you. I've got to make sure he's not there.
How?
That's my problem. Yours is to deliver the parcel.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Astral travelling.
Never heard of it.
What's to do with spirits, I think.
Don't go filling your head with that crap.
Yeah, some idiots reckon they can leave their bodies and travel all over the place.
Yeah, they reckon they can go wherever they like.
I wouldn't get too excited if I were you. I think you're here for the duration.
Do you reckon that's what Ken's play's about?
Oh, it's hard to get peace and quiet in here. Shut up, will you, Dor?
Well, this is about fairies, and that's what Ken was saying, isn't it?
All right, I'll say this just once. So listen, I'm not interested in anything Ken Pierce says or does. And as for that rubbish he had us doing, well, I'm not interested in that either. I've had it.
Why don't you leave that for Sally to do in the morning?
Well, may as well do it. Get out of the way.
We've got enough to do without doing her work. I wouldn't do it.
Well, I would. I'm not going to get much done sitting around talking to you all night, am I? So if you don't mind.
Not at all. Have a pleasant night.
Hello?
Leela, it's Jim. Hello, you still there?
Yes. I just thought... Oh, it doesn't matter. What do you want?
Well, I'm on night duty. I just thought I'd ring, see how the boys are.
Oh, that was very nice of you, Jim. You shouldn't have bothered.
Look, Leela, I wonder if we could make an exception just this once and not go for the throat, okay? Just tell me how the boys are and I'll let you get back to whatever you're doing.
That's very funny. What I'm doing is scrubbing the paint off the doors.
What?
Oh, that's right. You didn't know, did you? You're too busy looking after your damn prison and the ex-inmates.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the person who broke in here and painted Hello Leela over the walls.
For God's sake, why didn't you tell me?
Oh, now it's my fault, is it?
Look, don't play the martyr. Did he hurt anyone? Are the boys okay?
Oh, we're fine. We didn't even see him.
Look, I can't talk now. I'll ring you back later, okay?
If you can spare the time.
Look, I suppose you did call the... Can I help you, Mrs. Davidson?
No, I'm just on my way home. Mr. Fletcher, it's no good pretending I didn't hear that. Is everything all right? Is there anything I can do?
There's nothing that I can't handle, Mrs. Davidson. See you in the morning.
Are you feeling all right?
Of course I am.
You're not worried?
Well, why should I be? It's only a few simple tests, that's all.
Oh, I'm glad you're having those tests, Jude. They're pretty smart, those doctors. And once they know what's wrong with you, they'll fix you up in no time. Just like Lizzie.
That old fraud. You don't think she fooled me, do you? Anyway, it was probably for the best. Made me think, didn't it? Made me think what a
thickhead I've been.
It was worth it just to see the look on Bee's face when old Lizzie folded up.
I thought the old bat was going to die herself.
Don't talk about dying, Jude. Don't even joke about it.
Now listen to me. When I leave here, I'm walking out, right? Nothing's going to happen to your old Jude.
I'm sorry to call in so early, but I was on my way to Wentworth and I realised...
Oh, that's all right. Please sit down.
Thank you.
Would you like a cup of tea? I'm going to have one.
I'd love one, but I think I'd better speak to Mr. Fletcher and then get off to work.
Oh, isn't he at the hotel?
Hotel?
Well, Jim doesn't live here anymore, Mrs. Davidson. We're separated.
Oh, I had no idea. I am sorry. I would never have bothered you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm only sorry that we haven't got a man in the house to worry about this prowler.
You mean someone broke in and did that?
Yeah, and we had a brick through the window the other night.
But that's dreadful. What did the police have to say? Surely Jim would want to do
Whatever
something.
Jim wants or doesn't want has got nothing to do with Wentworth, Mrs. Davidson.
I'm sorry. I think I'd better leave now and talk to you later.
I'll show you out, Mrs. Davidson.
Thank you.
There was no need for that, Jim.
No need? I come straight home from work to find out how my family is and I find
So you're a family man now, are you?
I just want to know whether you and the kids are all right.
We're all right. No thanks to you. The police will catch this maniac, so why don't you just vanish?
Look, Leela, I know you must feel. But I want to see the kids again. I do have that right, you know.
Yes, you do have that right. Look, if you want to see the kids, why don't you just take them out for the day? Leave me alone.
There's nothing I'd like better than to take the kids out for the day. I've just got home from work. I'm due back there again later this afternoon. I've got to rest sometime, you know.
Well, that's typical.
What are you talking about?
I'm fed up, that's all, with you and the whole damn mess. Your wife and children have been terrorised and threatened, and you just worry about that bloody prison.
It's not like that at all, and you know it. I try to spend as much time as I
All I know is your friends seem more important than your family. You seem to care what happens to them, but you don't seem to care what happens...
Oh, come on, Pat. You got a face as long as a wet weekend. Give us a smile, for God's sake.
Oh, I'm all right. I just don't feel like smiling, that's all.
What you need's a good man, Pat. It does wonders for you. I mean, look at Bea over there. It's done wonders for her.
You shut your mouth, Gilmore. And what would you know about a man?
I know, we have got our knickers in a knot. Maybe we need to put a little drama back into our lives.
Any more smart-ass comments out of you and I'll ram those teeth of yours right down your throat. And that goes for the rest of you. Do you hear? I don't want any more cracks about the drama group. Got it?
I don't know what you're on about. All I
Got
said...
it?
I'm glad we're not doing any more plays anyway. All them thous, and thises and tises.
O'Connell, outside. Your solicitor's here to see you.
Good luck, Pat.
Well, come on, O'Connell, move. The rest of you can get back to work.
How's your little dog settling in, Miss Bennett?
It's none of your concern, Birdsworth. Back to work.
Vinegar tit sure doesn't improve with age, does she? I wonder why Pat's seeing her solicitor.
About her appeal, of course. It's tomorrow.
Yeah? Wonder how she'll go.
She's been real worried about it, but I reckon she's got a fair chance.
Since when did fairness come into it?
Hello, Pat.
Saunders.
Thank you, Miss Bennett.
There's something gone wrong.
Wrong?
With the appeal.
Oh, no. No, I just want to go through the procedure again before we go to court tomorrow. And the way you handle yourself is going to be very important. I'm sorry, sit down. Now then, as you know, the appeal is being heard before a bench of the Supreme Court. Now, there'll be 3 judges. One will argue in favour of your case and one against it.
Sounds as if they've already made up their minds.
No, that's just normal procedure. I mean, no new evidence can be produced. It's a legal argument. Was your trial influenced by the publicity surrounding it, or wasn't it? And we have to prove that it was.
I know all that. It's not very likely, is it?
It's possible. Pat, as I said before, Your behaviour in court tomorrow is going to be vital to your case. Now, you go in with that attitude and we haven't got a hope. Well, look, if you don't want to think of yourself, shouldn't you think of your children? I mean, you've got to give them a chance.
Maybe they've got more chance in the home.